This month's investing budget is around $12. And you all, thanks for grace. You may hear sounds from a little four-footed friend that has decided to visit me. So let's get back. This month's investing budget is a whole $12. BGRX, Fidelity Blue Chip Growth Fund. FCNTX, Fidelity Contraband. FDKLX, Fidelity Freedom Index 1260. And FFFHX, Fidelity Freedom 1230. With the remaining $8, I purchased some stocks. And I was going to buy more of the current stocks that are in my portfolio, but I decided to do something a little different, with the exception of Nvidia. So after a recent video I watched on Morningstar about possible changes in OPEC, the Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries, OPEC production, and the potential impact of recent bank failures. So the theme for the purchases this month are gasoline stations. It's called Petro in the UK. And purchases with credit cards or debit cards. But it's really more of an emphasis on credit card purchases. All right. So all the purchases are to the nearest dollar. So we have $1 of Nvidia, which is symbol NVDA. $1 of ExxonMobil, which is symbol XOM, $1 of Chevron, symbol CVX, $1 of Kroger, symbol KR. They have groceries and they have gasoline stations. Also, $1 of Visa, symbol V, and $1 of Discover, symbol DFX. So let's see what happens with these small purchases. And I'm going to give you a little bit more information about mutual funds. So if you're considering purchasing mutual funds, you have a little bit of information as of March the 31st, 2023. So these are from my current portfolio. Fidelity Blue Chip Growth Fund, 10-year return, 15.19%, expense ratio, 0.76. That is gross and net. And all the information I'm providing for expense ratio is going to be for gross and net. And they have a 4 out of 5 star rating by Morningstar, and this is a large cap growth mutual fund. FCNTX, Fidelity Contraband, 10-year return is 12.40%, expense ratio is 0.55%, 4-star rating by Morningstar, large cap growth. FDKLX, Fidelity Freedom Index 2060 Fund Investor Class, 10-year return is 5.92%. Expense ratio is 0.12. A 4-star rating by Morningstar, and the target date is 2060. Symbol FFFHX, Fidelity Freedom 2050 Fund, 10-year return is 8.22. Expense ratio is 0.75. A 4-star rating by Morningstar, and it is a target date of 2050. So in theory, these target date funds are supposed to gradually, excuse my four-footed friend, they're supposed to gradually become more conservative as you get to retirement. I'm not exactly sold on them because I just like to be able to do research and see exactly what is the top 10. So I did pull up the prospectuses on both the Target 2060 and Target 2050. So I may take a deeper dive into that in a future episode, but it's like a recipe. It's like when you cook something and you have a very simple recipe versus a more complex recipe. I like simple recipes. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens.